Hideaway Beach Resort and Spa is located far up north on the Virgin Island of Donakuli. The resort is one of the very few resorts in Halif atoll. Donakuli is a large crescent-shaped island spanning 297,000 square meters. There are 103 villas in the resort located among beautiful coconut grove lush vegetation and beautiful crystal clear lagoon which offers uncompromised privacy to the guests. The 8 categories of villas ranging between 176 square meters are amongst the largest in the Maldives. 55% of the resort staff are Maldivians and 80% of them mind their youth. So what do you do for the happiness and well-being of the local youth in here?
We call actually team members, and we don't use the word staff here. And the main idea is to make this place a home away from home for team members.
So being in the industry for quite some time, you being a youth, and depending on your experience, how do you find the youth, in this field? What are the difficulties that they face? What are the obstructions for them to not actually sustain in the industry?
I think actually the perception is one of the issues we have actually towards the resort environment and towards working. Like I started my work experience 9 years ago in the Conrad in Maldives, and when I started they came to me and say, why do you want to work in a resort? You are a graduate. Those days it's really rare, but now you see quite a lot of graduates working in the resort. It's all about perception, I believe, and the whole perception need to be changed. That cannot be started when you are 18 or 19. When you're 18 or 19, you build up your mind already. So, as I said before, we need to target the youth when they are teenagers or like 12, 13. This is the time where they determine their mind which field they wanted to go, whether they want to go as a doctor or teacher or nurse or to work in tourism industry. This is, I think, the key age where they decide which area they want to work. So in one of my key strategic priorities I have is youth in hospitality and targeting tourism for locals.
The transportation issue is a huge issue for us because the islands are scattered everywhere. People from all over the world, they travel from long distance and come here, and again they have to travel quite some time and then come here. As for the local staff who work in here, not all of them would live in nearby islands. Like you said, you're also from the south. So how much priority does the management give in giving them off days and then family support?
Actually, our employment contracts are based on the employment law, actually. So we have, instead of 6-day or 5-day working week in Mali, we got 7-day working weeks, but they can accumulate their day offs. They can take up to 8 days off. They can go and they can see their family. For the team members who come from Halif and Hadal, actually they can go and see their family once in every week, or twice a week even. They can go and they can see their family via our overnight ferries.
The 29-year-old Hassan Rishad is from the nearby island of Nelladu. He has been working in the industry since 2005. He expressed the advantages of getting employment close to his home island.
Since I'm from the atoll, and to get an opportunity to work at a resort close to my home is an immense benefit because we also get to meet our family once a week. There's a ferry to my island. This is actually very convenient. Even in cases of emergencies, without any first transport is arranged to my island by the management.
Under Corporate Social Responsibility Program of the tourist resorts, local staff from nearby islands are employed, and this in turn helps to develop the atoll as well.
It's also our responsibility not just to look after our resort or our team members, but also after their families, and giving our part in the community or for the community here in the Maldives.
According to the resort, their aim is to raise the number of local staff to 80% within 3 years' time. Reporting from Hideaway Beach Resort and Spa, Aminath Hushama, Television Maldives.